So I'm having some fun with my son Joshi, who tells me that my God winks when everything lines up a little bit too perfectly, that somebody can say, oh, that was just a coincidence. I said, no. That was personally orchestrated by God to let me know that he's with me. Those are my God winks, right? So Joshi said, I be forcing them. So today, I had a bunch of them that showed up because I got a text message at the God tree and it mentioned 27. So I went to page 27 of our family's website, We Roll With God, right? And it was so many God rings that showed up on that page 27. Like yesterday, I was talking to a customer and his name is James. And anytime I talk to him, I'm reminded the verse from James that we can count it all joy, no matter what we go through all the trials and everything that we're going through, we can count it all joy. And that's the last thing I told him yesterday. I said, James, we can count it all joy. And look what showed up on page 27. I can indeed count it all joy. And the whole first post there was about Dr. Charles Stanley talking about these verses from James. That we can be joyful going through trials. And it makes no sense, right? How can we be cheerful going through trials and joyful? And it's because we have God with us, guys. That's why. And we know that whatever he allows to come our way is for our good, to make us stronger, to make us wiser, to make us more courageous and bold, at the same time more loving and softer and gentle and patient, So, God knows what he's doing with us, guys. And then I came back from Drummond and Boyce's school crying, telling my husband about a car. And he started telling me a story about how a customer was at the shop yesterday and the customer complained about the car and they found out like he had unloosened the radiator cap and it just needed tightening, guys. Can you believe on page 27, it was exactly that, a story that I had with the same situation with a car, and it turned out it was the radiator cap. So how could my hubby tell me that story right before I go into the tree about a radiator cap of all the things in the world? Nobody could say that was just another coincidence. And then yesterday, my brother Gilbert posted something on Facebook, and I wrote back to him this message. I said, do everything for God, not people. Give the world the best, and it'll never be enough, but give your best anyway, because in the final analysis, it's between you and God, right? It was never between you and them anyway.